Hey fam, it's your boy Chef Riq, Blind Chef, and welcome back to Recipe Friday on Unseen Cuisine. Today we're bringing rhythm, crunch, confidence straight to your kitchen with Korean fried chicken. Fried twice for perfection and completely dairy-free. This recipe isn't about grease, it's about flavor built, sound, smell, and touch. Let's get into it. Now, this recipe only serves four. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with the marinade. You're going to need 1 pound of boneless, skinless chicken thighs, quartered, a half an onion, grated, 4 garlic cloves minced, a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt or seasoned salt, your preference, a half a teaspoon of fresh ground black pepper. Now that's for the marinade. For the batter, you're going to need 3/4 of a cup of cornstarch, a half a cup of self-rising flour, 1 teaspoon of white sugar, a half a teaspoon of ground black pepper, a quarter teaspoon of salt, and 1 cup of very cold water as needed. And for the frying element, you're going to need 4 cups of oil, canola, peanut, or sunflower. If you want to make an optional sauce for tossing or dipping, let me tell you how it's done. You're gonna need 2 tablespoons of gochujang or Korean chili paste, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of honey or maple syrup, 1 teaspoon of rice vinegar, and 1 teaspoon of minced ginger. Now, let's cook. In a medium bowl, mix together grated onion, minced garlic, cayenne pepper, salt, and black pepper. Then add your chicken pieces and toss until every surface is coated. The chicken should feel slick but not dripping. Smell cute, sweet onion, sharp garlic, little heat from the cayenne. Now that is flavor waking up. Cover and refrigerate for at least 4 hours or overnight. Now, let me just give you a tip for this. You gotta understand that time transforms flavor. Overnight means a deeper, richer, and more unforgettable flavor. Step 2, you want to get your stuff together for your batter. In a large bowl, you want to whisk together cornstarch, self-rising flour, sugar, pepper, and salt. Then you want to gradually whisk in the cold water until the texture feels like pancake batter. Smooth. The key on this is when you lift the whisk, the batter should ribbon off and varnish within seconds. Not varnish, vanish within seconds. The sound cue, a gentle tap of the whisk, smooth, not clumpy. Health note, cold batter and clean oil equals light, crisp coating, so you can forget the guilt. Step 3, you want to get your 4 cups of oil to 340 degrees in a deep pan or fryer. Once that temperature has been achieved, you want to lift the chicken from the marinade with the tongs. Let the extra liquid drip off. Lower each piece gently into the oil after you have battered each piece. Now, you want to listen for that steady shh. Not popping, not silence. When you put it in the fryer, the shh means that it's already starting to fry. You want to fry in small batches for 4 minutes, stirring lightly so the pieces do not touch. When the sizzle starts to fade, it's telling you that the moisture's gone and it's time to lift and take out. The crust is going to be firm yet flexible. So it's going to feel firm, but still going to give a little bit. Transfer the chicken to a rack or paper towel and let rest. Now, the rest between the fries is the magic. It keeps things crisp, not soggy. So when you let it rest and not immediately dumping it back in, you're giving it time to create that crust for the first time. Because remember, you want a second crust to it. Step 4, you want to turn up the heat to 375 and give your chicken a second dip in the fryer. This time, you're going to hear a sharper hiss and the sound of transformation. You want to fry it again for 3 to 4 minutes until the crust feels tight and crisp. Now, for the smell cue, very important. You want to make sure that it smells nutty, toasty, and that's when it tells you that it's done. Lift it high, let the oil drip back into the pan, and listen to that faint crackle as it moves. That's your success, your soundtrack, right there. Too short fries equal less oil soaked in and more crunch on the outside. Now, if you opted to do the sauce, let's talk about it. Now, if you opted not to make the sauce, that's okay, but we're still going to talk about the sauce. In a saucepan, you're going to whisk together gochujang, soy sauce, honey, vinegar, ginger. You want to simmer it for about maybe 1 or 2 minutes until it thickens slightly and the air smells sweet and spicy. Then you either want to put it in a ramekin or put it on the side, or pour it over your chicken, toss it gently, and let the glaze hug every piece of the chicken. The touch cue is the coating should feel sticky but light and not drenched. For this, it's going to be sweet, smoky, tangy. Now, that's the balance. Sprinkle with sesame seeds, scallions if you like, serve hot. Step 6. Now, you want to take a piece of chicken between your fingers. Crust crackles softly. Steam rises with the smell of honey and spice. You want to take a bite, and when you do, it's going to sing. That's just not fried chicken, family. That's confidence you can taste. Light, crisp, juicy, full of rhythm. Flavor meets focus. That's unseen. Now, you see, it's not all about sight. It's about sensing. You listen to the oil's rhythm. You smell the shift from raw to ready. You felt the texture tighten under your tongue. That's mastery through mindfulness. That's cooking without limits. Now it's your turn. Make your own version of this dish or any fried favorite and record that moment when your oil starts to sing. That first shh is your music of flavor. Post it on Facebook at Unseen Cuisine or Instagram at unseen_cuisine with the sound of sizzle challenge. Hashtag. Tell me what that means to you. Power, joy, peace. Whatever your kitchen teaches you. Your story just might be featured on our upcoming commitment or community spotlight episode right there on Unseen Cuisine. Next week, we're leaving the bubbles for the burn, and the soft whisper of oil becomes the roar of the sear. It's fast, bold, and all about caramelization and control. This is Unseen Cuisine, cooking without limits, where food heals and flavor inspires. Stay tuned, family, and keep listening for that flavor of sound.